The city slept. A blanket of mist clung to its rooftops, hiding secrets in its folds. Streetlights cast pools of pale yellow, barely penetrating the gloom. An unsettling silence hung in the air, broken only by the distant bark of a dog. Something was wrong with this silence. It felt heavy, expectant. Adam shivered, pulling his jacket tighter. He loved mysteries. The thrill of the unknown, the puzzle pieces waiting to be found. Tonight he hunted the biggest mystery yet, Echo Lane. A street whispered about in hushed tones, a place where reality blurred after midnight. Adam's phone buzzed. He checked the time, 11:58 p.m. He was close. 2 more minutes and the whispers would begin. 2 minutes and he'd step into the unknown. The entrance to Echo Lane looked ordinary, cobblestones slick with mist, wrought iron gates barring the way. But the air felt different here, charged with an energy that sent shivers down Adam's spine. He took a deep breath and pushed the gates open. The moment he stepped onto the lane, the world shifted. The city noises faded, replaced by an unsettling silence. He was cut off, isolated in a world cloaked in shadows. He was alone. At first, it was just a breath of sound. A whisper, barely audible, carried on the mist. Then another, and another. Soon the air vibrated with hushed voices. They swirled around Adam, pronouncements from an unseen crowd. He strained to make sense of the words, but they remained just out of reach. Then, clear as a bell, he heard his name. Adam. The voice sent chills down his spine. It knew him. It was waiting for him. Ahead, a light flickered. It pulsed with an eerie blue glow, emanating from behind a heavy wooden door. The whispers seemed to originate from this door, their urgency growing with each pulse of light. He felt drawn to it, compelled by an unseen force. Hesitation warred with curiosity. Danger lurked, he could feel it, but some mysteries were too tempting to resist. With a deep breath, Adam reached for the doorknob. It was cold, metallic, and vibrated with the same energy as the light. He turned it, and the door swung open. The world exploded in a riot of light and sound. Adam stumbled back, blinded by the sudden shift. Gone was the misty lane. In its place, a city unlike any he'd ever seen stretched before him. Towers of impossible heights pierced the swirling clouds above, their peaks lost in the darkness. Eerie green light pulsed from within, casting shifting shadows on the streets below. Disorientation gave way to awe. What was this place? How did it exist, hidden from the world? He had stumbled into a secret, a truth the city above desperately wanted to keep hidden. He took a tentative step forward, onto a street that shimmered like water. It rippled beneath his feet, shifting and changing with each step. Unease coiled in his gut. He was out of his depth, a stranger in a strange land. Then he saw them. Eyes, hundreds of them, peering at him from the shadows. They glowed with an unnatural light, cold and calculating. They lined the rooftops, peeked from alleyways, watched him from the depths of the swirling clouds. He was surrounded. Fear, primal and immediate, gripped him. These eyes held no warmth, no welcome, only a chilling recognition, as if they had been expecting him. The whispers started again, this time closer, more insistent. They spoke of destiny, of a role he was meant to play. Adam wanted to run, to escape back to the familiar streets above, but his feet were rooted to the spot, frozen by the intensity of their gaze. He was trapped, a fly caught in an intricate web. Suddenly, the whispers coalesced into a single voice. Deep, resonant, it boomed through the city, shaking Adam to his core. "Welcome home, Adam," it said. "We have been waiting for you." The eyes blinked, their gaze never leaving him. Adam understood. This wasn't a random encounter. He had been summoned, drawn to this place by a force beyond his understanding. His arrival had been anticipated, his destiny preordained. He was no longer just Adam, the journalist. He was something more, something other.